I'm saying, if he vetoes the bill tomorrow...
How many times do I have to tell you it's
He's vetoing the amendment. We'll make that clear.
It's still a veto. It's not like Congress will forget in a week.
Could be an icy reception for the State of the Union.
I'm still not clear about the pardons.
Maybe the First Lady could explain it.
He's not pardoning LeSueur or any ex-governors. He's strictly granting commutations where minimums and guidelines have resulted in unfair sentences.
Yeah, I've been trying to say that, but...
When pardons are rumored, lobbying takes on a life of its own.
There's no chance he could delay.
Hey.
You're straight from the airport.
Welcome to hell.
So, Congress forced our hand with a crime bill.
When the president wants to run into the fire and issue pardons.
Plenty of lemons. We just can't find a recipe to make anything out of them.
I said hemlock. Actually, I think the president's instinct is right. We don't run away from this. We pack his veto of the Hicks Amendment and his policy-based pardons in with the State of the Union. Make it more than just an isolated speech.
Yeah, he can come out for gay marriage in the military at the same time.
I'm serious. I say the president announces his veto on the eve of the State of the Union. The next morning, his pardons become Act Two
Of respect for federal judges.
and prelude to his trip to the Hill that night, which now is more than hat in hand begging Congress for a laundry list of priorities. The State of the Union becomes a few words about his agenda from the president, who, as you've seen, is a busy guy.
It's the closest thing I heard to what the president wants. Can we pull it off?
Well, at least we come out swinging. Well, we own the news, courage of our convictions.
Republicans will still try to demagogue us with these pardons.
Maybe we focus on the most sympathetic cases. Personal stories will make it less abstract.
I gotta keep writing.
Josh, I need you to hone this list of commutations to a perfect few. I understand Justice has given some 30 names to council.
36, we're taking a look too.
We need poster kids, former and future altar boys and girls.
Are they all doing time for crack?
Not all, but we're talking mandatory minimums. That means drugs. You want 10 names?
5 or 6. Remember how they're gonna look in the Times photo, and let's spare them any recidivists.
The First Lady called to remind you of your invitation to New Hampshire for President's Weekend. She doesn't want to pressure you, but they won't take no for an answer.
You don't have to be pissy.
This is not pissy.
Donna, it's a huge risk for the president. We have to call the list. We have to be brutal.
These 36 people haven't been called enough out of thousands of applicants. Forget that they've all been in prison for at least 5 years.
For committing crimes.
Still, they submitted petitions to justice that took 2 years to inch from desk to desk. None of them are violent, although by now I would be. None of them have priors. A lot of them, their judges spoke at their sentencing against the harshness of what they had to impose.
Doesn't mean we stop scrutinizing.
Scrutinize away. You tell me, do we toss out Daisy Ames, mother of 3 with 2 jobs, had a boyfriend who stored a kilo in her closet? She's done 8 years and is facing 11 more. That's longer than rapists and child molesters get. There's about 15 Daisies in here. Do we pick 3?
Donna.
You haven't read these files or looked at these photos, and I don't blame you. I wish I never had. But I don't see a list anymore. These are people. If you want to call them, jump in, I'm done.
Is she waiting outside?
She is. But honestly,
No.
sir,
She took the bullet. We all managed to dodge. Show her in, please.
Okay. Come in.
Mr. President?
I understand you have a message for me?
Yes, sir. I promised Mrs. Kaler I'd do my best.
What did she say?
She said her son, Donovan, made a terrible mistake when he was still a teenager. Doesn't excuse anything, but her divorce was very hard on him. By the time he went to trial, the shock of his arrest had given their family a wake-up call. Donovan had completed a drug treatment program, finished high school, and been accepted to college. Unfortunately, the guidelines prevented the judge from considering any of those things. She said after Donovan finished 1 year in prison, missed 1 birthday, 1 Christmas, 1 fly fishing season, the other 6 years he spent in Leavenworth have been a frozen hell. Her words, a frozen hell. She's someone who copes. But she said if it would make a difference, she'd get on her knees.